Most people are not failing because they're weak. They're failing because they have no direction, no dream, no target, no vision. Today, you change that. Comment one word: vision. Arnold says the first rule of success is simple. Have a vision, not a wish, not a maybe, not one day, a vision. Because if you don't know where you're going, you will end up anywhere. And anywhere is where most people live. They drift, they follow the crowd, they choose what feels safe, and then they wonder why they feel empty. A vision gives your life direction. It gives your pain meaning. It gives your sacrifice a reason. When you have a vision, waking up early makes sense. Training makes sense. Working when you're tired makes sense. Because every effort becomes a step towards something real. Breathe. Without a vision, even easy work feels heavy. That's why people feel lost. They don't lack talent, they lack a target. Your vision doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be clear enough to pull you forward. So, here's your move. Write one sentence today. My vision is, even if it's messy, start. Arnold grew up in Austria. Small place, small mindset, small expectations. Everyone around him wanted the same story. Normal job, quiet life, no big dreams. But Arnold didn't want normal. When he was 11, he watched a documentary about America. He saw tall buildings, big bridges, highways that looked endless. And something inside him woke up. He didn't just admire it, he chose it. So he said, I want to go to America. Not maybe, not hope. I want. That is vision. Because when you decide, your brain starts finding a way. Vision is not luck. Vision is direction. And most people never change because they never decide. They want results, but they refuse a destination. So pick yours. Comment one sentence. I'm going to, and make it real. Arnold didn't just dream. He built a blueprint. He built a role model. He found a role model. Reg Park, Mr. Universe, and a movie star. And Arnold thought, that's the life I want. So he made a plan. Step by step. First, become the best bodybuilder in the world. Second, become a movie star. Third, become rich and successful. That is what a vision does. It becomes a map. And once you have a map, your actions change. Arnold trained for hours every day. Not because he was crazy, because every rep had a purpose. Most people quit because they don't know what it's for. But when you know your future, hard work becomes fuel. So build your blueprint. Write 3 steps. Who you want to become, what you must master, what you want to build, then commit. Arnold says something that hurts, but it's true. Most people hate their jobs. They wake up tired. They count hours. They wait for weekends. And slowly, they lose themselves. Why? Because they have no vision. When your life has no target, work becomes a chore. Work becomes torture. Discipline becomes torture. Every effort feels pointless because it leads nowhere. But when you have a vision, even hard work feels exciting. You don't need motivation. You need direction. Direction creates fire. Arnold trained 5 or 6 hours a day, and he loved it because he could see the trophy before it arrived. Now ask yourself, are you working to build your dream, or are you working because you're afraid to change? Tonight, write one sentence. The life I want is. Then ask, is my current path taking me there? Be honest. The second rule, don't listen to naysayers, because the world is full of people who will tell you it's impossible, you can't do it. No one like you will succeed. Arnold heard that his whole life. You'll never make it to America. Your dream is unrealistic. You're wasting your time. But Arnold did something powerful. He translated those words. Impossible became possible. No became yes. Because most people don't speak truth. They speak fear, they speak limits, they speak their own failures, and they try to give them to you. Remember this, everything is impossible until someone does it. So don't argue, don't explain, don't beg for approval. Just outwork them. Comment one word, possible. When Arnold moved into acting, the criticism got louder. They said his accent was terrible. They said his body was too big. They said he would never be a leading man. They laughed. But Arnold didn't quit. He worked. He practiced English. He studied acting. He trained his voice. He failed again and again, but he stayed. And then the twist, the things people mocked, became his advantage. His body made him unforgettable. His accent made him iconic. His difference became his signature. That is the lesson. Your weakness is not a death sentence. It's raw material. You don't hide it. You train it. So stop trying to be normal. Normal is crowded. Be rare. Be rare. Write down one thing people criticize about you. Then write, "This will become my strength." And start. Let's make this practical. A vision is not magic. It's a decision, plus a plan. Arnold didn't say, "I want success." He said, "I want to be Mr. Universe." Clear, measurable, real. So here is the formula. Who do I want to become? What must I do every day? When will I achieve it? Write. That's it. Write it. Then protect it. Because vision is fragile at the beginning. One laugh can kill it. So stop sharing your dreams with everyone. Share results. Comment your vision in one sentence. I will become, by, then take the first step today. Arnold didn't win because he was lucky. He won because he followed 2 rules every single day. Rule 1, have a vision. Rule 2, don't listen to naysayers. That's it. You don't need a perfect start. You don't need the best genetics. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need direction. And you need courage. The moment you choose a vision, your life starts changing. Your habits, your confidence, your future. When the world says you can't, you keep going anyway. You don't prove them wrong with words. You prove them wrong with results. So today, don't just feel motivated. Get directed. Pick a vision. Write it down. Work on it daily. Subscribe for more motivation. And share this video with one person who needs vision today. Comment, vision, action.